You started it.
Are we?
This is starting.
Yeah. Looks like it. Hey.
It's about.
Oh, okay.
Does it catch up with you?
Maybe. I bet we'd have. I bet.
Oh,
the
it's
best.
live.
Yeah.
Oh, good thing no one's here. Okay.
Okay.
Is this how it always is?
How
How did you know if... We can't tell if you can hear anything.
I know, we're gonna have to...
You go in the other room and see if you can hear me.
What do you mean? Like, on here?
Yeah, like,
See
bring
if
it
I
up on your app and see if you can hear me.
Log out of my app.
It is something football-y that I don't know about because I'm not a sports person. But it says Mogo. Mint flavor. I think it's a mouth guard. Here, you can take over.
I think we're working now. Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you for all your help. You are a blessing, and I love you. Okay. Good to know the live stream is going.
Sports person.
Oh gosh.
But it says Mogo.
It's kind of freaky because I heard it all at once. Okay, so we're back here on the stream. It's going. It's 17 minutes past when I was supposed to be on here, but we had a few issues. This is totally different than what I'm used to seeing here on YouTube streaming service. We're using something I'm totally clueless for. I used to be somewhat of an expert on all this. What you need? You want my phone?
You can't see the chat.
Oh, I cannot see the chat. I need to move this over. It used to be so different. My gosh. Okay. How do I move this?
There you go.
There we go. I got people in here.
You want me to take this off?
Yeah. Well, I was going to actually look at it.
Okay.
I was probably going to need it for Instagram, but let's see.
And they can hear you, so.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I need to see this thing here. I don't know why it won't let me move that.
I don't know.
I don't either. This is weird. I guess I can just always take it away when I want to look at stuff. Anyway. Okay. There is, like I said, if you didn't catch the first part of the live stream, we just got it kind of rolling now. And, or yeah, I guess you could move that to the other screen. But, yeah, I haven't done one of these in a long time. And I always try to do giveaways with these. And you guys are, obviously going to ask about the giveaway. But we'll do sort of, we'll do like a giveaway like I've done before. I'll pick someone's comment or someone's chat, whether it's on the YouTube. I don't know how this is going to work, honestly, but we'll get it going. I'll explain here a little bit. Make sure you guys stick around for this because the giveaway is going to be a pretty cool one. So very excited about that. It's been a long time since, like I said, I've done this, and it's just all new to me right now because this has changed. Looks like we have 7 people watching right now, and that's awesome. So glad you guys can stick around for this Mr. Football live stream. Make sure that you answer the poll question to be eligible for this giveaway. And what's going to happen is I want you guys to respond through a comment, through a chat, and if you can do it on Instagram, I don't care how you do it. I'm going to pick somebody on here, My poll question for the day, and it should be embedded within this video, but it is, what are the most essential items you have to buy this season as a football player? And this live stream, which I believe is, make sure, see what it was called. So this one is called Let's Talk Football on a Budget. So I've been wanting to do like a lot of budget type videos, and there's one I'm actually going to film tonight after the, once I get through with this live stream. So more or less, this live stream is about getting, girlfriend's walking in and out of here. She's got the new camera, so I'm going to go film her videos on our other channel. But, so yeah, I think the first of this, we are going to give away a Mogo mouth guard tonight, but that is not all I'm giving away. So you'll stick around. That'll be the first part that will be given away. And if I'm swatting like a crazy person, there is a fly in here. So I'm not going crazy or nothing, but that's just kind of what's going on. Okay, so like I said, what's going to happen with this is answer the poll question. So, and I'm going to kind of elaborate on what I want you guys to answer. So I know we've got some of you guys in here right now, but so what I mean by the most essential items you have to have for football season, or you're going to have to go out and buy, it is now June, and once July really gets here, all the stores really starts to have all the, the new cleats are in, the girdles, the padded shirts, the gloves are all there. All the essential items are in the store, and maybe you're lacking like a few other things. But I was at Dick's Sporting Goods a few days ago. I was at a coaches conference, and I went down there and actually picked up something that y'all have not. Well, I guess some of you guys that follow me on Instagram have seen the gloves I've got. But I got the Nike D-Tac Lyman gloves in white, gray there. So that was something very cool that we picked up. It was actually $55, and I used when I had a little Dick's coupon. They used. My dog is running around here. I feel like I don't know where she went. But yeah, I picked these up. Going to review these and say a lot about them. So that you'll see sort of like a. Sort of some kind of first look video of these. These have been out for a year, but I don't know if they had the white colorway of these gloves last year. I don't remember if they had them or not, but I'm all about the white, and I don't know if these aren't going to stay white if they're used by a lineman, but it's just a cool concept for those. But those were like $53 with my coupon that I used on it. But anyway, let me just keep going. I went off on a tangent about the gloves, and we'll take a closer look at them a little later. But so the most essential items, and some of you guys are already, putting your input in this, and I'll kind of go through your guys' comments, because what's going to happen is I'm going to take what you guys say, and I'm going to make sort of a video saying, all right, this is what you need for football. And I've been out of the game now. I coach football. I've been coaching football for 4 years now, and I coach a senior high, junior high. I've coached everything in football, like from like the youngest kids to the oldest kids. But I've not played football in, let's see, 5-6 years maybe. So, and even then, like, things that I needed were a lot different than things kids need right now. It's not changed too much, but there's just more out there. And, like, it's like, I don't know what it is, but y'all are living in, like, the golden ages of football right now. Football is at its peak. Everybody is tuned in on channels like, if you've watched my videos for a long time, and you're watching, like, Green Gridiron videos, you're watching like Quarterback HD, and he's pretty popular right now. And then you've got I Know Football, who's been around forever. And then the what is his name? He does the lineman videos. Lyman Football. He was around when I was doing at the height of my channels. But, you know, all of us YouTubers share all these like cool items, and we have all these different perspectives. We all have played different positions. We kind of know different things that we need, and these are just you know, it's like a golden age for football. But we can't have everything that, you know, all these guys, all of us, that all these things that we show in the videos aren't necessarily going to be for every single person. So the fact that we have all these different perspectives on YouTube is a great deal. And I think right now, and I really wish the football reviewer community was a lot bigger. And I think it'd be awesome if it was a lot bigger. But, and I mean, the only thing is I've always encouraged more and more people, or, you know, kids that are, no matter if you're in youth or you play high school, you play in college, semi-pro, show your stuff. Like, I mean, do reviews on stuff. Like, there's stuff out there that I probably won't ever buy, but, you know, you guys ask me for all these reviews. Like, if there's a pair of Nike cleats, like, I'm not going out and buying Nike cleats anymore. I don't play football. Like, I'm more in it for the coaching perspective, and for my time as a coach, my role has changed to the point where, you know, I was coaching receivers at one point and was all about, you know, looking into what receivers needed, and not that I, you know, was in that, but it was just kind of different coaching those kind of guys. And then I've coached defensive linemen, I've coached the offensive line as of like last year, started coaching them, so it's a little different. And as I started thinking about lineman things that you needed, and I thought about doing like sort of a lineman giveaway, and someone had give me a very great idea on my last giveaway I did for the Battle backplate. But it was like, have some kind of lineman glove giveaway, and then I was like, well, what else can go? What else do linemen need? Like, okay, yeah, you need cleats. I mean, there's like, I couldn't think of anything else. Like, I wore like some padded sleeve. I wore like a padded sleeve like in one game one time, and I'm not really sure why I wore it. But I could, like, as a lineman and playing on the offensive line, the defensive line, I couldn't think of like any essential things I needed. Like something that would, now like some of you guys are saying like girdles, and that's something that I didn't really get to. Like, I was a senior in football, and was something that I didn't really, probably till halfway through my senior year. And when I went to college and played in college football, I actually had 3 girdles because I loved them so much. I had like 2 Under Armour girdles and like a Riddell girdle that the football team gave me. So yeah, that was something that was. And now, like, coaching at my first job, like, we ordered kids girdles every year, and I will say girdles probably the best thing, you know. And I've done a review on a couple of them, and personally my favorite, I would say at least my favorite girdles, I love Russell Athletic girdles. Their newest girdle out there is about $30. And I mean, it looks really cool, and the pads are very sleek. They only have like a 5-pad girdle with that. Oh, here's the dog. Come here, Mocha. Come here. Come here, puppy. Come here. Come here. I gotta get this dog. Come here. Oh, there she is. Okay. This is Mocha. Mocha is about a 3-month-old pup. And I think she sees herself right now. But Mocha, a few days ago, jumped into my arms when she was being very excited. And she broke her little paw. I'll show you the cast she's wearing. And I had to take her to the vet, and she's got a hard cast on right now. So poor puppy has just been, you know, tired. This cast is just too much for her. And she's just sleepy. So we'll let Mocha sit for a while till she wants to leave me. Oh, you're sleepy. Anyway, I can't even remember the last thing I was saying. Let's see. Oh man, what was I talking about? Football coaching. Okay, girdles. I was talking about girdles. The Russell Athletic girdles are probably my favorite. I love Riddell girdles. They cost a little bit more than those, but for cost effectiveness, like getting a Russell Athletic girdle is like probably one of the better ones you can get. It's not going to have like all the flash that some of the Nike and Under Armour ones do, but they get the job done. And I've seen them last like kids' high school career. Like you're talking about 3 years, some of these kids had girdles, and they didn't have to buy any more. And then probably the next one, I like the McDavid girdles as well. They're pretty. I usually would buy a lot of the McDavid ones for my youth team and would sell those to the kids there. And so that was pretty good. So that's kind of the thing with girdles. And I think, from looking at your guys' comments already, you guys are, saying girdles are a pretty essential thing. But what I'm wanting you to do with your feedback, and I'll kind of get to the point of this whole video, is I'm going to do a video based on what you guys tell me tonight and kind of what I've already, sort of come up with. But I'm going to do a budget video, and I'm going to say, and I'm starting a new series here that'll come out later on this week, but it's going to be Mr. Football's top picks for a tight budget. So like, let's say you only had $50 to spend on, football cleats, or, what are you going to get for the money that, say, you've saved up working or something over the summer, or you only have so much money to spend. We can go from, $75 to $100, no matter what the budget is. And it's just, I'm going to do a video saying like, and I'm going to go out and actually, show you guys different prices at different sporting goods stores and sort of make it like a challenge for myself, and make it to where, it would be like, say I go to Dick's Sporting Goods and all I find there is a pair of football gloves. Well, let's say that I go to TJ Maxx, or I go to somewhere else, Academy Sports or something, and find a cheaper pair of football gloves. Well, I've already spent my money on there. And I'm going to try to, shop around a little bit and try to get the best deal I can, but also going to sort of make it a challenge for myself and say, I've got $75 to spend for football this year. That's all I have. And what I want you guys to also make input is we're going to do it, say, for like a skill player, or what does a lineman need, or a youth player. Now the youth player sometimes needs helmet, shoulder pads, the whole 9 yards, but that's probably a video for later on, or probably maybe even next year. I have a lot of youth equipment. I've been a youth coach for 3 years, going on 4. More of my role this year and this is probably news for all my YouTubers, but I've actually taken another job at another school as a coach, and kind of moved up in the coaching world. But we'll sort of be facilitating a youth football program and trying to make sure coaches are certified to coach. And I probably won't be into the coaching part, but it'll be more of a sort of a leader, or sort of like an athletic director type person. So kind of like that. Okay. Had an email from actually some youth football stuff there, so I had to look through that. We'll go through your guys' questions and kind of give you guys some feedback on these. So, KYH, what is the giveaway? All I've released so far about the giveaway, my girlfriend was on here at the start, but she posted the Mogo mouth guard, and that's one thing that I'm giving away tonight, along with a couple other things. Greg Lewis says, what's up? I commented on here. I was asking you guys how the live stream's going. Excuse me. For what I could tell, it looked like it was going fairly well. You guys were... I was actually able to watch it on my phone, and it sounded like the sound was going pretty well. Davion Somerville, hey, I love your videos. Thank you very much. I know a lot of you guys have supported me through all this. Greg Lewis says, once again, going great. Greg Lewis also says, cleats, shoulder pads, gloves, and girdles. So cleats are definitely like the biggest essential you have to have. And if you're on a budget, there are cleats for budgets. And Nike and Under Armour, some of the other brands have affordable cleats, for $30 and $40, and they're basically a good molded, starter cleat. For me, it was always the Nike Sharks. The Nike Sharks was my first football cleat. I can remember the name of those cleats today. I mean, that's kind of awesome. And the Nike Shark, and I actually probably used those Nike Shark cleats up until probably my sophomore or junior year, from when I started playing football in the 7th grade, and that was definitely pretty cool. I would always use those as my rain cleats or something, but those were very good cleats. And I think now they come out with, gosh, I don't even know, they're I can't even think of what the Sharks have. I've got an East Bay magazine over here that I'll be able to find them in. Definitely shoulder pads are if your team does not offer shoulder pads, you have to buy them. That's one of those things. It's important to have a very great pair of shoulder pads. Personally, my favorite shoulder pads, I love Riddell shoulder pads. Douglas shoulder pads are a little higher up there in cost, but I love them. You jumped there. What's happening? You must be dreaming or trying to go to sleep. I don't know. Shoulder pads, like I said, and I like Schutt shoulder pads as well. Definitely gloves and girdles. I mean, Greg Lewis had a great set of those comments there, and I think that could be an easy thing that we make. Could be our 50 to 75. Hey, what's up?
I'm just making sure the dog was okay.
Yeah, she's sleeping.
Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah, she's cute. Okay. So definitely I like Greg Lewis's comment there with cleats, shoulder pads, gloves, and girdles. That's definitely a good set of things you need. 7644 Nelly, gloves, cleats, only 2 things needed across all positions school organizations would not give you. That is very true. Now the only thing that I might add to this, and this is just me kind of thinking from when I played, but you got to think about practice wear. If your team offers you practice workout gear, we actually did that at my previous school. Every player had a workout top and workout bottom that stayed in the football area and was washed every day. It was something you could always wear to practice, to games, sort of our workout gear in the off season. But definitely gloves and cleats are the way to go. And definitely what I would do with this video is if I can get by with paying $50 and just getting gloves and cleats, anything else that you get is just for if you can afford anything else. Cleats, mouth guards, somebody that needs a special type of mouth guard, oh, you are a saint. Thank you.
Yeah.
Pepsi Cola with real sugar. You don't need Pepsi. No. Puppy can't have Pepsi. Sometimes a chin strap, sometimes chin strap you get, it's not very good, or if the Sports Star chin straps I've never actually used, but I've known a lot of players to use them, and they seem to like them pretty well. The gel chin pads, or the chin straps, they're pretty cool. Like those. You can actually upgrade to some of the Riddell ones, they have the TCP, the padded, the real soft TCP chin straps. I don't have one with me, but I don't have any of those. Rayshawn, WTS Parker, sup man? Hey, how you going? How's it going? What cleats do you suggest for a center? Let me get this East Bay catalog and let's just go through the football section. And if you guys are on a computer, smartphone, you guys can look these up. Greg Lewis also comments, I think Battle has the best back plates. I would say they're right up there with Riddell and Douglas as far as the back plates go. Let's see if we can find cleats in here. Football is page 4 through 20. Okay, so, alright, so Lonnie Waite, or I'm probably not saying your last name right, but Lonnie says, what are the best cleats for a center? Something that I saw come out from Nike is the Nike Zoom Force Savage Elite TD cleats. It is a molded cleat, sort of like the Under Armour Highlights. It's more of a true high top cleat. They also have the Nike Force Savage Pro, and that comes in right at $100. The Nike Force Savage Elite TD cleats come in at $140, and I'm sure they have a variety of colors, but it's that one right there at the top you can see on the screen. So definitely I would consider one of those. If not, and we're going on the cheaper end, you have, let me see here. Like the Nike Alpha Menace Varsity Mid D. One here in the middle on this side would be a good bet. There are some cheaper ones, but they're not listing them in this catalog. You have Under Armour's cleats. Probably recommend something like that. So that's pretty much on our comments so far. Rayshawn Parker, how do you feel about the Nike Vapor Jets? I think they're a solid glove. I think they've slowly improved themselves over the years. I can honestly remember the first Nike Jet gloves, Nike Vapor Jet gloves, and they've definitely come a long way. And I think the current ones definitely are the. What's wrong? Hey, you need something? Do you need something? You want to say hi to everybody? This is Mocha. For you guys haven't met my puppy yet. She's not been on camera yet, but this is Mocha. And for those of you that might be wondering what's on her arm, she broke her paw the other day, and poor pup's been in a cast here, so she's not been having fun lately, and she's just the cutest thing. Okay, you want to go somewhere, or you want to just lay down? You gotta make the decision, pup. All right, you gotta lay here. I don't want you crying the whole time. What's wrong? Oh, usually if one of us isn't around, she just gets all whiny. She wants both of us, me and my girlfriend, to be in the same place. I don't know. She's kind of spoiled. She doesn't need to be. Poor pup. Okay, so we're about 29 minutes into this thing already. And let's kind of talk about, I want to talk about the D-Tac lineman gloves. Picked these up the other day at Hibbett Sports. Some of you guys might have seen these at the start of the live stream, but got these in white. Very neat. I kind of missed out on the D-Tac. They had a few years ago they came out with these gloves, and they were they had like the long strap to where they were kind of more supportive on the wrist, but I think this one's got a pretty good solid strap, and this will definitely be a item we have to kind of review. You guys will see some stuff on. Definitely a cool. Some things about this, the palm has like that all-weather grip on it. Has gel pad. All right, see you, Mocha. It's got gel pads right here. Actually, that dog, I just don't trust the puppy. Let me try to get her in here real quick. Be right back. Come here, Mocha. Okay. Sorry about that. So, more about the D-Tac gloves. They're just, I'll put them on here real quick since I'm not holding Mocha. She's just going to lay down and be a brat. But yeah, this is a pair of extra large. And really like these. They strap up real nice. But I'm not going to get too far into this because I haven't even actually done like a first look of these. But I've got a kind of what's in Dick's Sporting Goods video, or I'm not sure what I'm calling it, but I'm kind of showing you kind of my trip down there from the other day. One of the other videos that I'm doing based on this, and if you guys haven't answered the poll question, you need to answer the poll question. And the poll question is, what are the most essential items you have to buy this season as a football player? And some of your guys' comments so far have been, you've got to have cleats, you've got to have gloves, some of us mouth guards, girdle, all things you have to buy. And these aren't things that are necessarily sometimes provided. If your school provides cleats, like, that's awesome. Like, when I was in college, like, we got cleats, and we had to buy cleats, and everything else was provided. They didn't provide gloves because it was a D2 football school, but, you know, you got cleats. And let me kill this spider. Okay. Had to kill a spider. Anyway, like I said, some of the things that you guys are saying, you know, yeah, there's some other things I'm going to say. Like I said, Lonnie Watt, weight. What cleats do you suggest for a center? Kind of talked about the any type of mid to high cleat is going to be great for a center because centers are in there and all the action. You really think about what a center's job is. You're in the middle of the action, the middle of the offensive line, and whenever you go to snap the ball, if you're like blocking somebody away, you know, climbing to the next level, those are all, you know, ways, you know, you can easily get rolled up. So it's important to have ankle support as a interior lineman. You know, you've got to have something supportive. You don't want to be wearing like a low cleat because, trust me, you can get your legs and knees, ankles rolled up real easy being inside. For tackles, you know, it really depends the blocking style. And I know, like, I'm getting, because I'm an offensive line coach, and sometimes I see my kids in certain cleats and just like, you're going to roll your ankle. And I've had plenty to do that. So some more questions, or some more things from the chat here. Rayshawn Parker, does TJ Maxx sell compression leggings? I've actually got compression leggings from, a lot of the ones I've seen have been Under Armour or Nike compression leggings. Lonnie Wade also said East Bay has them for cheap. East Bay has their own brand, and I've not tried any of their leggings because I wear a lot of the 3/4 leggings. And what I will say also is Academy Sports. If there's an Academy Sports around, they have their own brand called BCG. And BCG is definitely going to be one of those budget videos that I do for like football apparel that you need. So like, you know, everybody needs a big thing that a lot of kids are wearing, and I've seen, you know, almost all of our younger kids wearing the compression leggings. And those are the, you know, leggings that go, you know, either to all the way down, you know, to like your ankle, or the ones that go like mid-calf or whatever. But BCG is Academy's brand, and they sell their 3/4 leggings for $16.99 or $17.99, and that is a whole lot better than paying like $34 for Nike or $50 for some of the other ones. I'm not sure about East Bay's price. They're not over $20 or $30, but if you're getting into like the crazy price range of some of those leggings, it's pretty ridiculous. And Nike is the biggest, you know, they're going to make money off of them because everybody wants to wear Nike or Under Armour. But I've seen more out of Nike doing that. Greg, I would say go look at Academy. You can also buy right off their website if there's not an Academy. I'm not sure how vast Academy is, but I know they're all over the South where I live. But they're definitely good for compression. I quit buying all the Nike and Under Armour compression leggings, the shorts. they were just getting to be too expensive and they would tear up. So I just bought a ton of the regular like compression shorts, the ones that are basically just like above your knee and up. I bought some of those and they're just like $12.99, and I like the longer length 9-inch inseam ones, and they come in all colors. So like right now, and this is going to be totally weird, but like I'm wearing like yellow or gold ones, and you can see them there, and I'll definitely do like a video on those, because I know compression shorts for me were one of those things that was essential to me as a football player, because I needed several pairs of those. They were just nice to wear, and I know all of us have what we like to wear, but that was one thing that was essential to me. And definitely the Academy brand being so cheap, and say you could buy 3 of them for the price of one Nike compression, and it's just a way better deal. These things have not crapped out on me yet. They're still going since the day I first bought like a pair of them, but I've bought them in all colors, and I just wear them every day. Excuse me. Been talking for a while. I'm going to slow down a little bit. Answer some comments here. Hey, quit chewing on your cast. Smoke. Hey. Stop. Quit chewing on your cast. You don't need to do that. No, ma'am.
Come here.
She started chewing on her cast.
Come here.
Okay. What college did I go to? Not sure if I want to answer that just yet. Yeah, I don't really necessarily want to answer that. It was a D2 school. That's all I'm going to say for now. Sorry. It was just a D2 school. They've been a D2 school for a long time. Probably one of the winningest D2 schools in Division II history, but they're not good right now. So y'all probably wouldn't know who they are. But I don't know. You might be able to. I'm not sure if I ever announced it, but I'm not going to at this time, just because I've only been out of college for 4 years. Don't know anybody going and looking up who I am. Sorry. So going back to what this video is about, but we're talking football on a budget, and I'm going to get into the giveaway, kind of what's going on with the giveaway right now, and we're going to look at Instagram. I'm sorry, I just burped. That's gross. See if anything's going on Instagram. I haven't seen anything. You guys need to follow me on Instagram. If you don't know my Instagram, it has changed. And I found out, you can't just type in Mr. Football and find me, because there's other Mr. Footballs out there. And maybe I'll change my username, but here I am right here is Mr. Football with, if that'll ever focus, man. I'll put it in the comments here. Okay, so it's Mr. I hope this thing lets me do underscores. It's 1 underscore football lowercase and 2 more underscores. That's what I had to use my Instagram for, to change from UA Reviews, because I wanted to change my brand there. And even though my icons still say UA Reviews, I've got to get new icons. That's just something I've got to have a girlfriend help me on. I'm not ever good at that. I'm good at the talking and the video stuff, but that's really about it. Quarterback HD is here. I like to watch a lot of his videos. Okay, what I wanted to keep going on about the football on a budget, and I'm going to start the video series. It'd be Mr. Football's top picks for a tight budget, and I'm going to do, like I said, the Academy apparel brand. Looking at getting like cheap apparel stuff that you need, for an affordable cost. I've even thought about doing, like, I was in Dick's Sporting Goods the other day, and they had some pretty cheap, like Adidas has like a pair of $30 receiver gloves, and like that's okay for a budget. You don't have to get Wilson receiver gloves at like Walmart, but like Walmart has receiver gloves if the budget's that tight, So that's also an option, but I was going to do a youth shoulder pad version of top picks for a tight budget, and I actually got the shoulder pads in that I wanted to do that video for, and I'll probably film that video tonight, maybe. Shouldn't be too hard of a video. But I've got the Riddell Z-Mat shoulder pads, and then a pair of Schutt DS Flex 2.0 youth shoulder pads, all-purpose pads. And just kind of for, some easy cheap shoulder pads that are going to, get you by through like your youth season. So it'll be more geared towards, parents and, youth kids. If you're watching, you play youth, Pee-wee, Pop Warner football. I know everybody calls it something else. Like, Pee-wee is something that I just like hearing the word Pee-wee just does. I mean, like, it's just weird to me. Youth football, I get, and then Pop Warner. I don't know of any Pop Warner around, where I am. Never heard of it. I might be in bigger towns. I don't know, but like I said, I was a Pee-wee coach, youth football coach, wherever you want to call me, for 3 years. And, I've been a varsity football coach for the last, 2 years, going into my third year of that. And I've actually moved up. I'm now a defensive coordinator. So I pretty much took on a very huge role in a defense. So I'm going to be calling the defensive plays this year. I'm also an offensive line coach. So still going to be working with the younger kids, making sure, they're fitted properly and all this good stuff. So let's talk about this giveaway. So I'm going to take everybody that's in the live chat and has made a comment, and I want you to make sure, like, if you've left a comment, make sure you've left a comment based on this. Make sure you make it on the poll question. So the poll question right now is, what are the most essential items you have to buy this season as a football player? And that could easily be, some of you guys have commented, you needed cleats and cleats, gloves, mouth guards, chin straps, all these things. Some of us, girdles was a big one for a couple people. So those are all ones that I'm going to use for this video I'm going to do, that's going to say, hey, this is Mr. Football with my top picks for a tight budget. I'm about to go in all these stores, and we're going to see the different, I'm going to just shop around, and my money's just going to start. Let's just say I start at $75, and I just work my way down through these stores, and by the end, I'm out of money, but I'm ready for football, and so that's what it's kind of about. So here's what we're gonna do tonight for the giveaway. Giveaway is gonna work like this, and make sure you leave a comment saying what are the most essential items you have to buy this season as a football player. I'm using your guys' feedback as a way to kind of gauge what I'm going to go out and buy. And something that maybe some of us need to elaborate on in the comments is, who are we buying for? Are we buying for a skill player that's like, put yourselves in the shoes of what I'm doing. Are we a youth player? Which I'm going to stay away from youth maybe until like next year. I really don't know. It really depends how the summer goes, with making these top picks for a tight budget videos. but are we a young player? Are we a 7th grade player? Are we a junior high player? Are we a senior high? I just want to know what it would help me if kind of get what you guys are playing or what your level of football is right now. That would be something that I would like to know. So some comments I would like to see now on the live chat is, where are you at right now in football? Are you a 9th grader, a 10th grader, senior, 7th grade, 6th grade? I don't care. I just want to kind of get some feedback on that to kind of know you guys that are in here. And I've got 11 people watching right now, and that's the most I think I've ever had, and that's very exciting. And I'm definitely going to do more of these live streams because there is a giveaway involved, and I keep putting this off. And so you guys are giving me some good feedback here. So good deal. So first thing we're going to put, and what we're going to do is, I've got a box, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this box full of stuff, full of football stuff. And what this is going to be called, this little giveaway, this is Mr. Football's subscription box. This is a care package for some of you guys going into football. So what I'm about to be doing is I'm going to fill this box full of stuff that is very essential to football players. And what's going to happen is, I already put something in the box. There'll be a few little secrets in here that I don't want anybody to see, because they're just they're not too. I mean, like, it's just like a few trinket items and stuff, but you'll kind of see. It'll be a surprise. But some of the big things, like I said, we're going to give away a Mogo mouth guard. I'm going to put you guys a couple of East Bay coupons in there. Whoever wins, give away some East Bay coupons here for 20% off, no minimum price. So I mean, right there, I'm not going to show the code there, but I get these as a coach, and let me just use the code there. But I'm going to give you a couple of these, so you can kind of give them to your friends. We'll put a couple of those in the box. Let's put 2 in there. Put 2 of those in there. Yep. 2 of those. Let's see. I may have to go to the eBay box to look for some other stuff. We'll do that here in a second. We'll add to the box. Alright, so you guys gave me some feedback on where you're at right now as a player. Greg Lewis, I'm a high school varsity player, 10th grade. Welcome to high school football. It's going to be great. I'm coaching a lot of 10th graders this year coming in. That's always fun. 7th grade player, Davion Somerville. Lonnie, I'm lineman. Would say cleats and gloves with palm padding. Definitely one of those things you got to have. I'm an 11th grader, so another varsity player. Varsity, junior varsity. I'm considering varsity to be basically high school football. So, I mean, you can say high school, junior high, middle school, I don't care. So, incoming sophomore varsity. NFL is the devil's game, and football ID for the unholy. What in the world? That makes no sense. What?
Only you can get a troll on a live stream.
Yeah, only me would get a troll in the live stream. Baseball freak 123. NFL is the devil's game, and football ID for the. That doesn't make. What is that?
He's supposed to be
is for the unholy. Really? Wow. I think it should be a high school skill player. We could definitely do that. Ricardo. I think it should be a high school skill player. Should be our person. We're getting ideas right now about the budget video, who it's going to be geared towards. So, because I'm going to do one based on like different needs of different age players.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Let's see. 6744 Nelly. I'm in college, but I still buy everything from head to toe, even though the school provides most things. Just have to have the best gear. Okay, that's good. Rayshawn Parker, cleats, mouthpiece, gloves. College freshman, Bakersfield College. Congratulations. Quarterback HD, incoming freshman quarterback. There you go. So we've got a good. See what else. See what else. As everybody has to say. High computer usage detected. You may experience performance issues. I don't know what else we could be doing. Okay. How'd your video go? Or do you?
Went really well.
You smell like spray paint. I smell spray paint.
I have spray paint all over me.
Let's see.
When are you gonna pick your giveaway winners?
Giveaway winners.
Taking forever.
Yeah, I got
a box here with awesome things.
I got about 10 minutes and I'll start work. I'm gonna go through the eBay stuff and
Sweet.
just try to get rid of some of that because some stuff on eBay is just not selling, and it's to the point where it just needs to be given away. So.
Yeah. So you're awesome fans.
That's right. So, like I said, we've got a couple of coupons in here for East Bay. 20% off, no minimum. Mogo mouth guard. I had like some Gatorade Prime bites, those little flavored ones. I'll throw a box of those. I was going to give that away, but I think it's expired, and I don't want to give anybody expired protein powder. Let me see. I saw it on the bottom. It was like it was just like a few months ago.
Yeah, it was 16.
15. That's a record. Yay! 15 people watching. Yay! Big Hank, junior lineman. Congratulations, Big Hank. Okay, let's go through some eBay box here. Okay. Make sure you guys are coming in here if you're watching. Make sure you leave a comment based on the poll question to be entered in for this giveaway. What are the most essential items you have to have this season as a football player? So these are basketball shin guards, and they're like, what size are these? Extra large. They go on your calf, and I've never wore them. I was going to do a giveaway on them or something, but I might throw these in if that's something that you think you could use. That just doesn't look right when you put it on your forearm. It doesn't fit well. Goes for your calf. Let's see. Quarterback HD writes, towel. Towel's an important thing you got to have for quarterbacks, definitely. You got to have a football towel. None of this is going in the giveaway. I'm just showing a bunch of stuff. 3XL lineman, definitely. Big practice pants. Everybody needs those. Oh, let's see. I don't know if there's much in this box. No. Grab another box. If you want these in the giveaway box, I'm probably going to throw these in anyway. So, if you use them in football, great. If you play basketball with them, awesome. There's only one, but there is two. But we might save that one, because these are listed on eBay right now, so I'll have to make sure nobody buys these tonight for some weird reason. And then them not be there. That would suck. Alright. We'll work on getting some of the giveaway people entered in here in a minute and see if there's anything else I can add to this little box.
If you're just tuning in, he has a box that he's doing for the giveaway.
Yes, this is a what are we calling this?
The awesome box?
The awesome box? I called it something else. What did I call it? What was the idea I had? It was a care package. This is a care package. Get you some care package stuff. Stuff you're not going to have to buy a mouth guard this year. It's a mint flavored. The Mogo mouth guard is adult. It's not a youth size. It's mint flavored. Just getting that out of the way. Let's see.
Big Hank says yes. Put those in.
All right, they'll go in there. We'll get them in. What else to give away? Man, sometimes it's just hard, you know. Not as hard to part with any of this stuff, but I mean.
Ooh, there it is. How do I do this? I'm backwards. Ooh, 20% off, no minimum.
Yep, 20% off. Coupons going in there. Okay. Okay. This is going to go in there. This is a pink Under Armour. It was like, I think it's called the Armor Fuse chin strap. The only thing, I've never used this. I use this for like when I first started doing those breast cancer videos and just kind of showing different stuff. I picked this up. It's never been used, but over the years, the little Under Armour gel padding has gone yellow, but nothing is really wrong with it. So you should, I mean, it should still work. It's an adult size. So I'll throw that in there. Brand new. It should fit any helmet, so we'll throw that in as well. So right now we've got
coupons,
Yep.
a Mogo chin guard thing, strap,
the mouth guard, the chin strap, and we're gonna put in let's put in the black Pro Combat shin sleeve. Somebody will like that. It's an extra large, so if it's too big for you, sorry. I was going to use it, but I don't play basketball, so I don't know why I bought it. But
chin strap's a good one.
Yeah, the chin strap's a good one. And I mean, they're about $20. You know, that's one of those things that if you don't like your chin strap, then you have to go buy another one, and I mean, they cost money. I mean, it's one of those things. So there's 3 good little items in there, a couple of coupons to get you something else, and I'll throw in some Gatorade chews to get you going for a workout this summer. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, there's just something I was throwing in there. All right, so I'm going to open up something else here to get you guys in here on this giveaway, and we'll be wrapping up here in just a little bit. Like I said, if make sure you've got and answered the poll question, what are the most essential items you have to buy this season as a football player? Make sure you do that. Get that in there. Comment what. Comment what. Crap. What was I saying? What grade level, like what player you're at right now, because I'm trying to gear this video to you guys in a way. So that's kind of what we're looking at right here. Okay. Gotta go to Google Drive here. And we're going to enter these people in here.
Woohoo!
Alright, let's start at the top here. Let's see, we've got Greg Lewis has been in here. Let's get his name down. Mocha slept with me for a while in here, and then she jumped on camera. She's kind of twitched. Hello, Mocha. Hello, Mocha. Poor Mocha. Oh gosh. Okay.
You talk, I'll type.
Okay.
Teamwork.
Teamwork. That's why you're the best.
Thanks.
Okay. I used to do a lot of these videos, and I would do, kind of what I'm seeing for the new football season, what I think's cool. I talked about, I helped out somebody on here with, talking about cleats for centers. And I thought the Nike Zoom Force Savage Elite TD was a good pair of cleats. The price is pretty ridiculous on them, but it's if you have ankle issues, play on the interior line, it might be worth it. But based on this video, it's probably not a good budget thing unless you have the budget for it. So, some of the things I see, as far as cleat wise, there's only so many cleat brands out there, and ultimately the cleats cost.
Is it everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, some of them have answered multiple times, so you'll be able to see.
Okay. Who's
all done it. Some of these guys have been in here the whole time, and thank you guys for sticking around. If you've been in here since the beginning, you guys have been a great help. This would be something. 24 people watching. That is crazy.
It's awesome.
That's awesome. That's the most I've ever had. So if they've had any kind of input on this, go ahead and put them in.
Woohoo.
There will be some more videos coming out. Probably going to film at least 1 or 2 videos tonight that won't be too bad. Be working on a video that'll probably come out sooner than some of the videos I'm working on tonight, but it'll be the Dick's Sporting Goods. I went there. I'm going to comment on some of the things that I saw. It'll kind of tie into all these budget type videos that we've been doing. So that's kind of where we're going with this. I will say being able to come back on here has been the best thing. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, okay. It's been the best thing going back, and I'm very sorry for being off here for so long, but sometimes it's so hard to manage your time getting doing something like this. I've had other hobbies going on, stuff. It's just hard to do the videos, and I was gone for about 4 or 5 months, but came back, and now we are kind of rolling with this thing. I came back and I did the giveaway on the Battle backplate, and that was probably the best response I've gotten out of you guys for any giveaway. And I used to do the old breast cancer giveaways, were some of the first ones I ever did way back when, and gosh, I kind of want to go back and see like how I've sort of evolved from what I've been giving away. But I used to give away a lot of that stuff, and there's more. The great thing about the Battle backplate is everybody wanted it. It was so cool. Like it's something that you're gonna, and that giveaway is already over. So you'll see the video on it. I've reviewed it. I wanted to compare it to other backplates, but it was just something that I didn't get to really compare against, like Riddell or Schutt backplates. So it's something that could happen later on. Price wise, I think it's at a very good price, just being at $30. The gold backplate actually costs $10 more, and then there's like a matte black one that costs like $50 or something. Is that them?
That's everybody.
That's everybody? Okay. All right. So what we're going to do, and just kind of finishing up with what I was just talking about there, but I just want to thank you guys so much for being on here and saying, just popping in and saying hello, commenting on the poll. Everybody's in right now for the poll. Everybody is in. Rayshawn Parker, I remember when you used to do the breast cancer giveaways. Man, time flies. That does seem like a very long time ago. That was something probably I started back in 2012, and we are. That's crazy how long I've been doing this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pick a random number. We're going to ask Google to pick us a random number. And right now, we've got 16 people in here right now that have been in and have answered the questions that we've been looking for. And we're about to select a random number.
From random.org.
From random.org. Okay, so we're going to pick a random number, and don't tell the number just yet. I'm going to finish what I'm saying here.
Okay.
But what's going to happen is whenever we get this number out there, I'm going to say who was number 3, but you've got to get in touch with me. And the way that everybody gets in touch with me is on Instagram. As far as I don't want you to post like if you win this, I don't want you to post like your mailing address on YouTube. I want you to come like direct message me on Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, we'll work it out. We'll figure out how we can get this package out to you. I'm not going to punish anybody for not being able to get me. Like the last guy I gave away, it took me about 3 or 4 days to get the package out to him. So just because it takes a little bit. All right, so the random number is number 3. And the winner of the football care package with a Mogo mouthguard, a Nike padded shin hyper strong chin guard that's black. I've got an Under Armour chin strap in there, a couple coupons. The winner is Davion Somerville is the winner. So get in touch with me on Instagram. I put my Instagram name in here. It's Mr.Football _ football is lowercase, and then 2 underscores at the end is my Instagram. So Davion Somerville is the winner.
Sorry for butchering your usernames.
Sorry for butchering any of these. If it's Somerville, like Somerville, I'm very sorry, but that is who won. And I spelled the name wrong as I was typing it. That's not spelling his. That's yeah. Too late, guys. Sorry. But keep up with your feedback if you've the giveaway is over, but keep up with your feedback if you're just getting in here. Make sure you answer the poll question as well. That's kind of where we're at with this right now. So I've gotten a lot of great feedback from you guys. I definitely think, just from going through all of your comments, we're going to do a varsity type high school player budget video. I think that's going to be a good one. And we'll eventually do younger. We can do older. But we're going to start it off. I'm not sure what the price will be, what we'll start at, but we'll try to get the most out of this as we can. It's going to be a cool series, so I'm very excited. Thank you guys for being in here. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching, like I said, and we'll see you on the next live stream. And it may take me a second to get this ended, so if it just ends all of a sudden, we're sorry. I guess we can put it up here.
I think you have to end it over there.
End. Let's see.
Like over here. You have to just exit.
Just exit it?
Yeah.
Alright. Bye. See y'all next time.
Oh.
No? No? I thought that was it.
Can you minimize this?
Yep.
And you have to go to File.
File. I don't know why it won't let me click on this.
You broke everything.
I
Oh
did.
no! Anyway, look at the cute dog.
She just wants to sleep on my shoulder. Poor Mocha. She wouldn't be doing this if she had a broke arm. She'd be running around her feet right now, growling or something.
Doo-doo. We don't know how to shut down our live stream.
No, we don't. I thought it might be right there, but to stop streaming, stop your encoder.
Our encoder won't stop.
Our encoder won't stop.
He doesn't want to give up.
We're gonna live stream for the rest of eternity. I don't know if you could. I don't know if there is a limit. I know there's like people here on YouTube that live stream for like 8 hours. Like, that's crazy. Like, I don't think I could be around a computer for 8 hours.
We're just gonna force it to stop.
Yeah, we're just gonna force it.
Okay, we're really going.
We're
Bye.
really bye. It's just gonna end abruptly. Goodness, it's really wanting to. Well, it finally said it wanted to quit.